Hi everyone, welcome back to the IT and Psychology YouTube channel. Today we are going to be starting with our SOP 3, that is the third SOP from our advanced JavaScript chapter. In the previous videos we have completed the first two SOPs and we have already completed the 8 SOPs given in our first advanced web designing chapter, and one SOP out of the 8 were for our SEO, that is a search engine optimization, so that one had the use of SEO audit tools. The links for them or the links for the videos are mentioned in the description, along with the links to the files that have been saved in a Google Drive that you all can access via a single Google Drive link, has been mentioned in the description as well. So if you have any doubts pertaining the topics taught in this video or the topics covered in this video or the topics covered in previous videos, you can reach me out on the Telegram group for doubts via the link given in the description for the group for doubts for IT and psychology. And if you want to know how much syllabus has been removed from IT and psychology, I've made individual videos about the 25% reduced syllabus and the questions that have been removed according to the reduced syllabus from every chapter. You'll find the links for them in the description as well. So before further ado, let's start out with reading our SOP 3. So the question says, create event driven JavaScript program for the following. Make use of appropriate variables, JavaScript inbuilt string functions, and controlled structures. So the function here would be to accept the string from user and count number of vowels in the given string. So this program is to make a field where you just need to type in any word or any name where it accepts your name, and there is this button that you have to click for counting how many vowels that have been mentioned in the given field or the name or word you have typed down. It will count, and a box will come pop up, or a notification will come counting the number of vowels that have been mentioned in the code or in the word written in the field. So we'll go to the folder we'll be working in. So I'll just share the screen to you guys. So yeah, this is the folder we'll be working in, SOP3 for our JavaScript. So now, as like our other web pages or our other JavaScript programs, you need to right click on new, and then click on text document, and then rename the file extension with your new JavaScript program name that you're going to be putting up. So for this, we'll be putting up string functions.html. Sorry for the caps. String functions.html, and this file name extension will change, and we'll have a empty web page that has not been updated with the code we are going to be putting in. So now again, click on it, right click, and open with our notepad. So this is the interface that we'll be using in our boards as well. So I'll share the screen to you guys of the notepad of our web page, notepad version of our web page. We'll type out our code and we'll start building up our JavaScript program. So I'll just show you guys how we start up. See, here I'm starting with HTML, but in your boards you'll have to start like this. So remember that this code or this tag has to be put in first before even the HTML tag before the web page has started. This is a necessary tag you need to put in for HTML and JavaScript programs in your last part of the written paper you'll get, right? So in the 80 mark paper, last 10 to 15 marks is only for your JavaScript or HTML, sorry, advanced web designing programs. So in that, don't forget to type down doctype HTML. So we'll start with our web page, head tag, then we put in our title tag, then we add in string functions, and then we close our title tag, then we close our head tag, then we start our body tag. This is a small one, this won't be much time consuming. Enter your name, input, type text, name, one, break, and then input type button, name, btn, check, value equals to count vowels on click cnt, then we close our form, then we close our body tag, script type text slash JavaScript function count or cnt, and we start our curly bracket. And before we continue, I'd like to tell you that you could use any HTML editor available on your Android devices or your Apple devices. There's no problem if you do not have a PC or laptop device, because you can use this same types of softwares in another version like the HTML editors for our advanced web designing SOPs or our advanced JavaScript programs or the advanced JavaScript SOPs that I'm showing here. They are possible there as well. Just that you need a proper knowledge of the codes. And I would suggest before doing these SOPs, you can go down to the description. You'll find links for the videos or the concept that I've explained for advanced web designing and advanced JavaScript. And you'll have a better overview and grasp over the concepts and the exercise solution that we have discussed in singular videos before we have completed our chapters. So exercise solutions also play an important role because programs are mentioned there as well. So that would be a better practice before doing any of these SOPs or exercise solutions. Go review the videos first, and if you have any point of views about them or any ways you think that I can upgrade my content, you are free to give your comments down below, and we'll retrospect in that and make your experience here better. Here then c equals to 0, s equals to f m 1 dot t1 dot value or I equals to 0 is smaller than equal to s dot length I plus, and then we start a curly bracket ch equals to s dot c jar a t I if ch equals to ch equals to then we put in for our O, so caps O first, then comes our small o or our lowercase o, then comes our U, caps O first, then comes our lowercase u, C plus plus, alert, number of vowels in string are plus C, bracket close, semicolon, and this was our code for our SOP 3, so the HTML tag as well, and this was our code. As you guys can see, I just control S it here, save it here. I'll just see if I have made any mistake. I'll correct them if there are any mistakes mentioned over here or made over here. Okay, so far so good. Dot channel and I is equals to 0, I is lesser than equals to s dot length semicolon I plus plus 1 dot t 1 dot value. Yeah, so far so good. I'll just show you guys the output we'll be receiving on our web page end, or you can say the browser. So now you click on the web browser here or the web page here, and just share the screen to you guys so that you guys can see the output we'll be receiving from our code. So it's opening. So I'll share the screen to you guys. So here we are at our web page. So you guys can see the output we were expecting. Like you need the enter your name field. You enter the name and then we'll count the vowels. For example, now we'll put in Dev Mahe. So in this we'll check how many vowels there are. Sorry, you don't need to press enter. You need to click on count vowels. I'm sorry for that mistake. So then we go to count vowels. So there are the number of vowels in string are 3. So now we're getting the alert as said in our SOP3 question to accept string from user and count number of vowels in the given string. So E, A and E again. So total is 3 vowels. So our aim of completing the JavaScript program here is done and we have achieved our goal for SOP3. So just I'll take you guys to the notepad version and you guys can copy down the correct code Zeph provided to you guys. So pause the video here when I show you the notepad, note it down, and then if you have any doubts pertaining the code that has been written or any questions related to the JavaScript chapter, advanced JavaScript chapter, you can contact me on Telegram via the link given in the description. So I'll share the screen to you guys right now. So this is the code. Just note it down quickly and we'll end the video right here. So please like, share and subscribe. And if you have any doubts, again I'm saying this because this is a very important topic and in practical this holds at least 7 to 8 marks and in the journal it's more than 1 mark for these and in the boards it will come for from 8 to 10 marks. So this is a crucial part actually, JavaScript. So if you have any doubts, contact me on Telegram via the link given in the description. And if you want to support the channel, please follow me on Patreon. I'll be uploading a few trivia questions and quizzes on our Telegram group as well, because on 8th of November, IT and Psychology for HSC students, the YouTube channel is holding a trivia contest or a trivia quiz as you may on the Telegram group pertaining the topics taught in the chapter in the 4 chapters, the first 4 chapters of IT and the first 5 chapters of psychology that we have completed on this channel. So questions from the exercises and some questions from the textbooks will be asked as trivia, and this is for all IT and psychology students, as there will be a 25 marks quiz for the IT students and a 25 marks quiz for the psychology students. So both of these can attend and take care. Hope you have copied down the program and see you next time when we upload the SOP4 that has the palindromes that we have to detect or check any palindromes. So SOP4 will be uploaded lately or sorry tomorrow, by tomorrow or today by 8 or 9. So thanks for watching. Take care. Be safe.